Okay. Well, that was an exit. That is pretty normal for Mondays, if I'm gonna be honest. That's pretty normal for Mondays. Hopefully I don't deafen myself. No, I did switch audio, so it should be fine.
So have you played through Valhalla before? Or no?
No. Oh my. Why is it always the left ass cheek that has to die on this chair? Jesus Christ.
I blame.
Take care, Baron, and sleep well. You have a good one. God, why does... Okay. The text is a little fast.
Yeah, I think you can set the speed.
Yeah, I might have to swap it. Might have to set it. Yeah, TB actually still gave this to me.
Oh, nice. Well, people can think of this as story time essentially, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you've kind of been doing story time on Sundays with, what was it? Not Forbidden West, but, shit.
Zero Dawn?
Zero Dawn.
No worries, Weaver, no worries. Right. My ears!
Oh, no. Night-night, Beru.
Take care, Beru!
Yeah, I get it, we bad. I do.
Okay, I think that should be fine. I don't know if you can hear stream and just check for me if the game volume is fine.
Alright, let me... I've got your tab open, but it's muted because I just reopened it.
No worries, no worries. Just let me know if the sound's okay. I don't want to
Discord so I can listen real quick.
Different people. Sup, Greek?
Seems fine in menu, but we can't really tell until we get going, I guess.
Welcome, Greek. You are in time for us to do some story version games. Thank you, Seeks. Alright, thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Well, let's see how this goes.
As long as you get everybody's drinks fine, it will all be okay.
The last time I was a bartender, someone ended up without their clothes, and it wasn't me. Look, the striptease wasn't my fault, okay?
Aha, this sounds suspicious already.
Okay, I will admit my hand slipped on the tequila. Alright.
Volume does seem fine so far, though, as far as I can tell.
I would one day love to do some one of these games, but like get different people to do voices.
Oh yeah, I used to do that with some friends with like Steins Gate.
I just think that could be fun.
Yeah, that'd actually be pretty fun to do, I think. Yeah, I'd be down if you'd invited me for a voice role. I don't know how I could contribute, but...
On top of all this cleaning I have to get done by tomorrow, it's supposed to get nasty again tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh yeah, we've got some like severe weather warnings and flood watches going on right now here.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I'm not sure how I'm gonna start this off, but psst, oi, bitch. Hey, over here. Whew. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya! The sudden ominous quiet.
Yeah, don't
silence.
worry about the tuxedoed corgis.
I have questions about that. I have a lot of questions.
Well, you can have them answered, probably.
Are there corgis in tuxedos? Wait, do we get to see the corgis in tuxedos? I'm curious. Oh,
We'll find out.
just a dream. There's something near the door.
Oh, that's
Chapter 1, Mira. Seeks. Oh no. Oh, I feel sorry, Seeks.
Well, we just we just got weather alerts now. That's not too bad.
That is a name. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jesus Christ.
Totally not a reference to G Gundam or anything.
Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the organization. What? Oh. Alright, so who was that letter from? Nobody. Can I? Oh.
Yep, you got click on various bits. Like your phone and whatnot.
Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in heels returns next year. Okay. Good lord. Okay. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly Lavalette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortage of basic groceries, and rampant violent crimes, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. Sounds familiar. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wow.
Writing this game is
very well done so far. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. Beware, by Kimberly Lavalette. Goddamn, woman. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and we'll release the whole database this January, the group declared during the stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Yeah, I don't know. Usually when people say that, they actually have something to hide.
You know, that's fair.
Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Cyborg in heels returns next year. Interesting. Cyberborg... English! I know you're not my first language, but Jesus Christ, come on! Got some work to do here.
I mean, you are pretty fluent for ESL, though.
Still, sometimes my words just fuck up. Cyborg in heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. Oh, that's someone else. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Huh. Okay. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with The Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks exclusively here at The Augmented Eye. What? Again, that is interesting. What's this? Oh, okay, well, that's the music player. Oh,
Yep.
little. Oh,
And you can unlock
wow!
songs.
Literally said the save mechanic. Okay, that's smart. That's
Yep.
smart. Okay, I'll give them that. That's smart.
Yeah, but look at the name of the thing on the life backup.
I see. Why do I own a shirt that's called Slut? Pest Pass.
Well, I mean, Joe
Okay,
has some
exit.
interesting
Oh,
shirts, basically.
Is there a cat? Can I? Let me pet the cat. Please let me pet the cat. Fuck you.
I don't remember 4 is the cat, actually.
What?
I think 4 might be the cat. It's been a while. I don't remember
my
all that
lord.
much.
Okay.
You know what? At worst, if you want to, you could just share your screen
Oh.
and I could do the voices for the males, so you could save your voice a bit.
That might actually be a good idea. Hop into my voice chat
Okay.
mix.
On your old server or the new
No,
one?
the new one.
Okay. There we are. Hey. I'm back. Alright, let me watch the stream. So,
There we go.
pop that out so it's easier to see on my main monitor.
Yeah, this is some very quick setting up, running up, putting together.
That way it can be a bit more in real time.
Yeah, then you.
All that delay.
Okay, is it still running? Because sometimes when I click off.
Yeah, it's
Discord-
running.
Okay,
That's
because
it.
you'll set up sometimes when I click off. It doesn't want to do
wonky.
stuff. Yeah, the joys of running a dual system. Sometimes stuff works and other times it doesn't. All hail the scuff.
I mean, it can't be any worse than doing like dual video card setups back in the day. That shit was wonky as shit. Sometimes
Okay.
it wouldn't even work.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right, let's go to work. Good evening.
Ah, hey there, Jill.
Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face skill?
When you let people call you Jules.
Quiet.
Are you okay? You look distracted.
Oh god, all of a sudden the music is so loud.
It's not
Holy
as loud
fuck.
on
It's
Discord,
literally
oddly. It was
killing
fine
my
until
ears.
You got here, weirdly.
Okay. Right, did you read that part?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. Yeah, unless it did pick up.
Where's boss?
Dunno. She went out to buy stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you?
You said something?
Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff.
What stuff?
Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago, I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, Neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. Answered again apparently for chopping his balls. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment and...
Jill.
Sorry, did you say something?
Can you really work today?
Of course I can!
Let's go through the basics then, shall we, just in case?
Fine.
If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second more, okay? I got that right wrong. Close enough. Let's start with a sugar rush.
Oh god, the name already sounds like something that'll kill me.
Yeah. It probably would, honestly. Some of the drinks you mix in here are whack. I do remember you have the little drink thing you can check for bits as well.
Well, at least if there's not a timer, that's fine.
Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left.
Top left.
You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly.
Fascinating.
Funnily enough, the bars are kind of interfering with the text just a wee bit. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from the cells on the right to the shaker in the center.
Gil.
When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, and even while the shaker is moving, don't be afraid to use it.
Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction.
Then this should be no problem.
Okay, Gil wants either a Sugar Rush or a Piano Man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Oh!
Yep.
Piano Woman?
Yes, there's a piano woman.
Oh, okay. Piano Man is 2...
Glide, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powdered delta, and 5 flaneride.
So I just... 1...
Yep.
2... Ah!
Yep, but you only have so much you can mix in. So... 5 powdered delta.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then 5 flanner guide.
Yeah, but there's no more space, so I gotta probably mix it.
No, none of there's space.
Is there?
It just won't. Yeah.
Oh.
See the little dots get filled in? And then 3 Carmetrine.
1, 2, 3.
And it should be fine. If not, we'll find out.
What? Fail?
We missed something.
Use. Oh. Ice.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
ice.
wait
I forgot the ice.
Oops. Yeah, on the rocks. I missed that too, my bad.
1, 5. 1, 2, 5, 2, 3.
This is so much more convenient than mixing actual drinks.
Oh, well, there we go. Here, happy?
Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh, yeah, before I forget.
Hmm?
You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients.
I'll have to try and remember that. Yeah, I'll have to try and remember that.
But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big.
Ah.
Oh, and if the recipe says it uses optional Carmetrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. So you can make Carmetrine is basically the alcohol component. Optional Carmetrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course.
Well, that explains a bit.
Carmetrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste out of the amount still, but the amount still has an effect. There we go. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that.
Are you done with the exposition?
No, I am, yeah.
Ooh, I feel like we need a third voice for this. I almost want to say 6!
Gang's all here today.
Yo, I'm actually almost tempted to ask if Cap is around.
I mean, the more the merrier.
Hold on.
Right?
I'm actually gonna message her.
At worst, you may need to remove the bars so the text is a little more readable.
Oh yeah.
It interferes with some of the because it's.
Oh, that's easy. I can just turn off my overlays if I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get a app. App, get your ass in here. Then again, it's 2 a.m. Wait.
This is true. I forgot that she's not in the States anymore.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna be able to join us.
Ah, well.
I just think it would have been
Attempts
funny.
were made. Yeah, I understand.
Well, considering it's on its way to 3 a.m. for me.
This is true.
Oh well, people are just gonna have to get used to me signing one specific way. Hey guys! Oh, but... Eh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping.
Why bring her here?
Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. What? She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility on us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you. Believe in yourselves. Ugh.
Do you think Chief knocked her out?
Somehow I feel like the appropriate answer is I wouldn't put it past her. Ah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked.
Yeah, you're right.
Hold on, me. Yes.
No worries.
The inmates are out of the prison for the day.
Yay!
Don't get too happy about it. You little fuckers are getting back in there tomorrow. There.
Oh. There we go. Now we have a nice clear screen to read the text.
For now. For now.
Yeah, for now. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose.
I feel like that's not any better.
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay then, time to start the night.
Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom.
Come again?
While you spent all weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them.
You're joking.
Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman that make a joke like that?
Well...
So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun!
Just that? Fine, I see no problem. He has no idea.
Oh god, I feel sorry for him already. We're cleaning the bathroom? Hell yeah.
Where's the cleaning stuff?
We bad? We're running a bar, and there is so much happening. Here.
You brought that from home, didn't you?
That I did.
Fine.
With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start.
Oh yeah, that's right. You picked the songs for each day.
I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Oh.
So, you can fill all with one song, or you can pick multiples. Or random by pressing
don't know any of these?
Or pressing the question mark button is random, I think. But, yeah.
That's not working. Or why not?
Oh, wait, never mind. That's the ones you don't have. My bad. Well, you will find out what they sound like as we go.
Apparently. I'll be here in the corner eating my Mars bar.
Nice. Mars bars are great. I haven't had one in like 10 years.
Time to mix drinks and change lives. But first, I really need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. So, anything interesting going on with you guys right now? Yeah, It's always nice to have everybody around. And y'all have fun with us streaming or just bullshitting, you know? Makes it worth it, if even brings a little speck of happiness to y'all's days. You know. Yeah, it's a big thing for us. Bathroom break? Yeah. Let's hope not. It's not been as common since Artie got hardwired in, so fingers crossed. She's just had some unfortunate complications the past while. Don't give Ogre PTSD. Yeah, already got some Ethernet cables, and it's been a bit more stable. As I have a friend trying to convince me of this for months. I think it's kind of weird. She's saying that warm water tastes round, cold water tastes pointy, and blackberry juice tastes like I don't want you to drink it. You know, there have been people that have described things as such. That's not... some folks process things sensorially differently than others. So that may be the best way they can describe how it feels to them. Like, I have a sensory processing issue with things like suede, where it when I touch it, it feels like it carpets my mouth and I want to throw up, for example. Or just, think about it. Ugh. But yeah, it could just be that they have like processing different things in not a non-standard way, and that's why they're saying as such. So I wouldn't call it weird, just different. You could say that cold things do have a bit of a sharp taste because of the way they hit your mouth, though, right? So, not sure about describing heat as round, though. I guess it does radiate a bit. That's an interesting thought exercise, now that I think about it. Huh. Yeah, the comorbidities, not always, but such things tend to be comorbid. So, you know, always good to get things checked out to see what you may be dealing with. It's not always necessarily going to be one thing, but comorbidities for a lot of factors and medical things exist. So, you know, brain wiring is weird. That's all I can really say about it, right? It's best not to assume at any rate, but like, if you're curious, just it's always a good idea to get things checked out, right? Get an official diagnosis. It helps go a long way with helping address your medical stuff.
Ice back. Thank you.
Bebag was telling me about their friend that processes taste in an interesting manner.
Everyone has kind of like their own way of processing things. Like, I'm that way with sounds.
Yeah. Do you get like synesthesia at all, or?
Thank you, Ogre. No, I'll often associate with things that make me feel good as a warm sound or a welcoming sound.
Yeah, I get that actually.
So for people with so with sounds, people will have a more easy way of focusing on it or of explaining it than they would with taste. Taste is just one of those things that it doesn't really have a word that can exactly describe what you're feeling about it.
Yeah. Ooh,
I literally ran to the bathroom, came back, grabbed my water bottle, ran to the kitchen, filled up my water bottle, ran back.
Got all your cardio for the day in like 10 minutes.
Good lord.
Goodness gracious. Please don't overdo it, Artie. Well, at least tomorrow's a break day, right? So.
Yeah, I just have to finish. No, I'm actually finished editing the Star Wars vid.
Oh,
I just have to do the thumbnails for Sakura and for Star Wars, and this VOD I have to cut up now from when we finished now with Outward.
Yeah. Because you want to have them like separate games.
Yes.
Basically.
Because I think
totally understand.
Yeah, and since I started this now, I think I'm gonna keep this as my Wednesday game then until I'm done with this.
And then do Returnal.
Yeah, I'll do Returnal after that then.
Sounds like a good day. I mean, this is kind of nice and chill. Kind of like Cult of the Lamb in a way, but different.
Yeah, it's not me going fuck, fuck, fuck and shit every 10 seconds.
This will just make you question a lot of things.
Somehow I'm not surprised. I question my existence every day. What do you mean? Oh yeah, no, I read what you said, Weebad. I don't know. I don't find the statements weird because I have a lot of people that I know, especially people who are more creative-minded, that tend to describe things in a way that people would find strange, but that make perfect sense to me and to others, maybe.
Like, there's a standard way of processing things, but not. You can be outside of that. Like I was saying earlier with like synesthesia and other stuff, or just sensory processing disorders.
Like, surprisingly, I have a very wide range of sound that I can pick up. So sometimes I will get overwhelmed with sound that's too much in a moment.
I feel that. I tend to get, like, if I get overwhelmed with too much noise, it makes me irrationally angry, and I don't like that. But that's most like super loud noises.
I know,
I can't get away from.
It just generally makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. That's better than being angry and wanting to break something.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go for like maybe another half an hour to an hour, then I'm gonna call it. Because it's already 2:45 in the morning.
Yeah, and you don't want to bust your voice too.
No.
Then again, break day, so.
No, I have other stuff I have to do. I have to record still.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you said you were shifting the recording days.
No, I have stuff to record for Novus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still have to help him with his project.
You were talking to us a little bit about that yesterday.
Nah, I'm not a musician. Bad. I'm not a musician.
Yeah.
I like to sing and I do it terribly, but I'm not a musician.
Oh. Quit being so hard on yourself.
Alright.
It's hard.
Let's see what the rest of the game tells us. Oh.
Hey you, get me a beer.
I wonder if we even do have something normal like beers in this place. Oh, sure, right on it. He must be here. He looks like quite the big guy, though. Hype?
Remember what they said about big
family drinks? No.
Well, I mean, you can go by name as well.
By name. Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Hey, there it actually is.
Yeah.
What?
Remember, big. So double.
I'm more concerned about the price.
Well, this is Cyberpunk Future, right?
Okay, so 10 items means it's gonna be big.
Also, if you read the description.
Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Oh my god.
So yeah, beer's a rarity in this future.
Okay. 3, 4, 6, 10. That does prescribe to big.
Armatrine doesn't count, remember?
Oh yeah.
So we got
2,
6.
2 plus 4, 6, 8, 12. No, that's gonna be too much.
Anything over 10 is big. So.
Oh, that's fair.
Or
That's
10,
gonna be
10 and bigger. Big.
2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 612 in the karma tree. So which celebrities will you told you look like or give the same vibes as? Wait, what? Me?
I assume so.
I highly doubt that. Fail? How did it fail? What is wrong with you?
Weird.
I really can't say,
Wait,
we bet.
How much karma tree did you put in?
4.
8.
Oh god, do we really want to get this guy that smashed?
Well, I mean, it's double the recipe, right?
That's fair. I don't know, we bet. No one ever told me anything like that, so I'm not sure I could give you an answer. That's
That
5.
was a combination of Kevin Bacon and Patrick Swayze, so Kevin Swayze.
Really, that much beer? Oh my god. Here you go.
That's a lot. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job.
How smashed is this man gonna get? Thanks, I guess.
You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine.
Can I kick him in the nuts now or later?
He grows on you. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes like New Jersey 3.
That bad?
New Jersey 3.
That bad?
New Jersey's a whole meme.
To be fair, I've never been in the US, so
I'll have to send you some memes then. Oh boy.
I've been told I look like Jack Black and give off Seth Rogen vibes, and also, they said if there was a biopic of me, Seth Rogen would be the perfect cast for me. And honestly, I see both as compliment. Oh, there you go. Only thing I've ever heard is a friend of mine said that I remind them a lot of V from Cyberpunk.
That's interesting.
With some of the ways that I say things or the way that I speak. Like, if someone is younger than I am and I consider them close to me, I will often call them kid or little one.
Oh, I feel that. I call the younger ones kiddos and whatnot.
So that is like often what is said to me, though. I'm always like, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Honestly.
Huh. What kind of work do you do, Mr.
You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye.
I was about to say former owner?
I don't know. I'm so used to saying like former owner of things because other stuff. It's a fucking thing at this point. Nothing gets published here without my blessing. There.
The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then?
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people.
Okay, I'll admit the game's music is actually really nice.
Yeah, well, and also what's playing in the back is what all you get for the day, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm like, I can actually say this is kind of a nice little OST. I can actually see myself listening to this.
Some of them are really good. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff.
So if you ever call me kid, you consider me as a close friend? Pretty much, yeah. One of my friends that I mod for, we've known each other for quite a long time. I constantly call her kid.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I constantly call her kid.
I don't get to drop by for streams too often because it's too early for me. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
Jesus, for the kids?
The
Good
way he
lord.
words that, the missus and her kids.
That's why I'm like, the kids too? Huh? Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it will help make them full-time employees.
Wow.
I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular.
Wow.
And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors?
Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. Definitely.
That's putting it mildly. How so?
People get people get bored of certain kinds of news after seeing it repeatedly.
How is he the chief and editor and he can't say desensitized?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I have so many questions.
When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck.
Oh, wow. By the way, Selden contacted me today from Alma's happy birthday cards, and when he said to spread it further, you were the first pop, but then he told me that he can't. Yeah, he got to me pretty early to put on the card to write a message.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should wish Mama a good birthday.
Yeah, it's the 10th. So it's very soon.
Okay. Oh, I'll have to remember that.
I'll remind you.
So many birthdays of people I know in May.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that have their time in May.
Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. You know, it's true. Desensitization will do it to you.
Sad but true.
That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them.
Fair.
That brings more money, and like I said, money's good.
Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else.
I have so many comments about that.
They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. Ooh.
That's a mental image.
Are you a writer of one of these opinion columns?
What?
You've mentioned sodomizing people before.
What?
Or am I mixing that up with something else?
Excuse me? What? What have you been snorting?
It's the lack of sleep.
What have you been sniffing off camera that none of us know about? Excuse me. Jesus Christ.
I'm teasing, okay?
Look, there's a difference between anal and sodomizing. Just putting it out there.
You know, this is a fair point.
God damn. I'm gonna tell Beru next time they see you, they're gonna have to pin you and just fucking show you the difference. Good lord.
I know the difference. I'm just teasing. Hey, I gotta give back sometimes, okay?
You know what? I'm not even gonna give lube for this.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a raw dog in it.
That's fine. I deserve it. Okay. The worst part about it is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I can kind of see that being a thing. I feel like that is like writers.
Opinion column writers can be very
preachy,
eccentric. That too, especially from like my area, because they tend to be very devout. Not all of them. And then we have one that talks about games. That's it. I'm like, yeah.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... Nope, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit. Forgot that brat's name. Something interesting.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Keep that in their pocket. Anyway, this column is the least visited of the bunch. Gets less hits than the obituaries.
Wow.
However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. You know, some places do that. Though sometimes they do it undercover as well.
Yeah.
Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
Wow. No.
Wow. Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time. Please.
What did I give you the last time? Piss?
Yes.
God damn, coming right up. Here again, this man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Alright, because I'm a very forgetful hoe that's not going to remember this shit properly. I wish I could just double-click. That would kind of be nice.
I think you can.
I can't.
I thought there was some way to do it easily. I'll have to check.
Nope.
Beep bong.
Here.
Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile.
$200 for a beer, though, Jesus.
You gotta remember, this is artisanal beer that's rare to find anymore.
What about Big Troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
Wow. Rude.
You know, there's a reason for that.
Rude.
It's not that corgis over the weekend or anything.
Makes me question how many of them were in that one bathroom. Go for it. That was your voice line.
I'm doing my best here. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, that's right. It took me a second to realize this point. Who was that?
Nobody important.
Goddamn. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Not much of a difference.
I was about to say, that's not quite much of a difference. Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really. At least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey.
Wow.
Oh, he pulled out the southern gentleman right there. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people.
Of course.
I mean, he is a newspaper dude, so. Especially the red carpet kind of famous.
Jesus, that song just switched and it suddenly went violently high for a second and then it went slow again. I was like, my ears.
The vibes were rattled.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. You know, that's also true.
Pretend to love, fall from grace.
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells?
Nice, we bet. I'll have to go check.
Good shit, we bet. People pretend that they love celebs. What they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. You know, that's true.
I was about to say, sad but true.
They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. This is a social commentary.
Yeah. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying.
You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it shouldn't change. It wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. That too, really. What's it called? Vicarious.
Yeah, vicarious living.
Or something like that.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still.
Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff.
Wow.
Just like hairdressers. It sounds hypocritical coming from you. Voyeurism, huh?
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from the TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Speaking of gossip, did you see the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar? Nope. I have
heard,
not.
But I don't pay attention.
I've not, to be honest. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Honestly, it's sad but true because it's even prevalent in our daily lives here with gossip rags.
I know, right? Shit's wild.
Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human.
That too.
Hey, that dude plays nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, Brad?
Wow.
Well, two can play that game of... So I think sophism is the word he's looking for. Hey, you're a bartender, right?
No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Pinky in the brain!
I love references. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. Well, basically, Kendrick accused Drake of being a P3D. Oh, okay.
Oh.
And having an alleged order, and that even his friends and people closest to him aren't there genuinely, but just because of his money of him. I feel like that is...
unfortunately common.
Not just common, I feel like in cases like this that, especially lately, that phrase, pedos, gets tossed around so much.
It's starting to lose its meaning, unfortunately, and the real cases are getting...
And the real cases are just kind of slipping through the cracks.
Terribly unfortunate.
Yeah. And then it all started when Drake called Kendrick fat and short. Wow.
Seriously?
That is some serious school playground shit.
That's like the thing I've said before. You never really leave high school. It just follows you everywhere.
Oh, yeah. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
Yeah, it's a confidentiality thing, really. We could have you ghostwriting half of our staff do that.
They do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures.
What a name.
Anyway. Eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. That afterthought.
Yeah. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
God, my phlegm is now starting to really show up.
Oh no.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. I think he's drunk.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
Is?
Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as a boss, to me. I think it's a kind of a point there.
Yeah, it's a more personal way of putting an emphasis on the person. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh, gods, no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike moral dread into them. It's not okay. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something? What was it?
Drink. Another one? Do you?
Yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. This man loves beer.
Alright. Third time's a charm. For what? Anyway, better get him that beer. And like I said, I'm gonna keep referring to the fucking book because I will never remember these recipes.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, the sad part is that I know someone named Bronson in the past, so that's just going to be like, remind me of them constantly.
Oh, wow. One beer?
Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers.
Enjoy.
Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are.
I don't know the whole thing, because I'm not keeping up with it that much, because I'm not that into the world of rap, but damn, everyone is saying that Drake won't be having a career after this, and this is his fall down. Since every artist that collaborated with Drake actually hates him and has something bad to say about him.
Interesting.
They say that now, but they've been saying that about him for years, to be honest.
We'll see it at any rate.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just feel like there are some people that are in the industry where people hate them, but they still stay successful. They still stay on top of the game.
Yeah.
Because as sad as it is, that is kind of what most industries are these days, is a game. How well you play it.
Yeah. Once you reach a certain level of like public acclaim, short of very few things, it's very hard to lose everything.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth.
Holy shit!
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Nope.
Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
I do also want to note that Elvis also saw relationships with teenage girls and were actively dating girls as young as 15. Thing is, you can say that about a lot of people. There was also another one. I don't remember his name, but they found out that he was with a girl that was 14, and they married when she was 16.
Rockers, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And they married when she was 16. It just, as bad as it is to say, it was kind of the climate back then. Like, even if you looked at the old 1950s families of the US, more often than not, the young girls here from the ages of 15 were already starting to date way older men. It was very common.
We're trying to like outlaw marriage below like 18, but a lot of states, are, especially like mine, are trying to resist that stuff or repeal the age limit laws, which is
yes, she was. Like I said, it was very much more common in the 1950s and 1960s. It's only
also
now.
No, go ahead.
It's only now, like, from the 1990s, 1980s, where things started to get to a point where people started to put it up to... It started at 16, then they eventually moved it to 18.
Yeah. Also, things are a lot more visible nowadays because things like phones and people are interconnected at all times, so a lot of things are more noticeable than they were back then. You could get away with like scandals and stuff a lot easier.
Yeah. Technology does make doing the naughty naughties very much difficult.
Oh god, yeah.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. That is investors, aren't it? But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. Also true. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
Fair. Our understanding of human development is a lot better now than it used to be, so we know some stuff is not okay compared to people then.
Yeah, that's true. Psychology's come a long way.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. But you'll still always have people who fall outside of what is considered the societal norm. It'll always be a thing.
Yeah.
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?
Oh, the copycat syndrome.
Recently, they told me that they need more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. That is another thing, too. Otherwise, you become a fucking nose rag.
Yep.
Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. Ooh, this is going to end poorly. They know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. You never heard from him again.
Jill?
Hey, here in Serbia, girls can willingly enter into sexual interactions from 14. That's the age limit. It's disgusting. Also, according to our law, it's not considered pedophilia if it's less than 12 years of difference between the partners.
Oh, wow. It's like 4 years here.
Wee bad. I'm gonna shock you.
The king.
By law, we have two sets of laws here. We have actual law and we have traditional law, because most of our country is composed of tribes, so it's a tribal system. By law, anything under 16 is considered bad. But traditional marriages can happen to anyone that's 12 and younger.
I actually saw an article the other day about some tribal leader lady that got installed that's banning all that.
Yeah, they're the women especially are trying desperately to change it.
Yeah,
they're desperately trying to change it.
They're like tribal leaders that are willing to do that, though. Always good to see.
But then you get people like our former president who very much wants to keep the system going.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I mean, the man has what, 8, 9 wives at this point?
For real? Holy shit.
Yep.
Who's your former president again?
Zuma.
Oh, Zuma. I think I've heard the name once or twice.
One of his wives is his best friend's daughter that he raped.
Oh my
God. To cover it all up, to cover it all up, he paid a dowry to marry her instead.
That loophole. I see.
Because it's considered a traditional marriage.
Yeah, you're basically saying another person's property at that point.
Yeah.
Because that's all dowry is. It's exchange of property.
Yeah, it's a disturbing practice here that people are trying to change, but unfortunately we'll get those who are trying to hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean, I have confidence you guys will eventually stamp out stuff and get in a better position, but now it's still kind of rough. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
damn,
the
we
same
met.
here. You have to have the acceptance of
Yeah.
your parents if you're under 18.
Which I still feel is too young because 16,
Yeah,
your
you're not.
brain is still not. A diary is in the Middle Ages. Here, like I said, our country still has very much a lot to do with tribal laws. So they call it labola, where you pay in cows, sheep, or whatever livestock, or now because it's more modernized, it's either money or property.
Goods and services, basically.
It's still very much a practice that is alive here. It's still very much alive. Like, not in the amongst the younger generation as much anymore.
Folks, yeah.
Except those who grow up in more traditional zones. You'll still get it, but yeah. It's a problem still.
It's interesting what these sorts of games bring up.
Yes.
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
And an 18-year-old brain is developed? No, that's why honestly anything to do with marriage or anything that is a serious commitment, I honestly feel anyone under the age of, say, 20 to 21, you do not have the mental faculty at that point, regardless of how mature you act. You are driven by you are severely driven by your emotions. You will make terrible decisions.
Your brain is still growing and filled with teenage hormones until you're 25 or 26.
Yeah.
So.
Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents!
Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
No worries, be bad, no worries. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I...
Big gut punch. Fast.
Alright. Who wants a gut punch? I'm gonna give him a gut punch, alright?
A big gut punch.
So he wants a big one.
Yep.
This is gonna be interesting.
Remember, the amount of carbotrine is optional in this one, so you can make it a little or you can make it a lot.
Almost tempted to fucking just dose his ass. You know, and why not? Let's put 4 of these in there. Wow.
Where did we mess up?
You know what? I'm not gonna put that in. Sure, why not? I'm not gonna put it in. He says he wants a big one. What?
Okay, option. I guess you need at least one. All mixed and aged.
Wait. Oh!
Aged and mixed.
Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when we don't read the rest of it. Isn't... human body brain development doesn't end until 23, 25-ish, give or take a year. Isn't like 27 when you're officially fully mentally developed?
Basically, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
We have pawn brain after streaming outward.
Here.
Huh. You can actually do it then. Huh. This crack house is a bar?
Wow! Hellhole? Crack house?
Smells like dog urine and soap. How do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister.
But how do you care?
The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
This is literally a noodle incident because they never tell you exactly what happens.
Uh-huh.
But it's Tuesday.
Pretty much that's when they can safely say, alright, we're pretty sure you're done. I think it still kind of depends on people because you can be physically fully developed in brain development sections, but then you have to remember you have mental maturity and you have emotional maturity. There's still two different sides of the coin on that one. So I have 22 days until I'm mentally developed. I have 22 days. God damn. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours?
Wow. No.
Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's more about the physiology than the emotional mental growth. Once you hit 27, you're nearly guaranteed to just be doing character development. Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair.
Regular? Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey,
wow.
There you go, Artie.
Yeah, I'll do all the female voices because I cannot at the moment with my phlegm go too deep. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fuck my throat.
No worries. Well, if you ever need to have help doing this sort of thing, I don't mind popping in for it if I'm free.
Hey Joel, where did you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
Hey, maybe you'll pay a lot of money. Wow. That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. Hey, Char's here. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold, one by one.
Oh, this guy's giving me vibes. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands.
Okay, that is good. That is good incentive, I would say.
Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest one had an alpaca.
An alpaca?
Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. That sounds like a wild night. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Okay guys, it's 3:30 for me. I'm off to watch some Supernatural and probably... No worries, you take care, Weebad, and have a good one. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He was a pile driver. Honestly feels like superplexing him, though. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking. Oh god.
Bitter, manly, and burning. The taste, I mean, the feelings they ascribe to these drinks are interesting.
It was great hanging out with you guys again. I promise I won't take this long to pop in again. No worries if you're bad. Like I said,
yeah.
I'm just happy to know that you're doing okay.
For real, man.
Ooh, season 7. I've kind of recently started watching, or not watching, but falling asleep to playthroughs of Broken Sword, Whispers in a Machine, like detective games. I kind of want to start playing some of them on here.
There's some good Sherlock ones as well.
Yeah,
If
I have
if you're
one that's
interested in
called the Blackwell Games.
That sounds familiar.
It's a girl who has a ghost detective that helps her to solve crimes.
Oh.
I can't believe people are saying that your show is good only up till season 5.
Well, I mean, the folks I live with really enjoyed it, but there are some problems they pointed out after a certain point. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy it.
No, like I said, there's this one channel called Adventure Vault. They do so many playthroughs of these types of games specifically, and it's just been such a blast watching them and just going through it all again.
I actually mostly just watch YouTubers these days.
Here.
Try to catch up on your VOD archive.
Oh god, my VOD archive is so big.
I know. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, you ever faked an orgasm? Well then.
I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong.
I ask if you ever faked an orgasm.
There's my enjoyment of supernatural sauce. That's a question I'm not gonna answer.
I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be.
Interesting way to start off that statement, but sure.
I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Also not wrong. White lies and all that, right? Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you.
It's interesting that a game like this is kind of focusing a lot on existentialism.
Yeah, fucking can't. Not can't, but Sartre's coming in.
Huh?
Sartre, Jean-Paul Sartre. Existence and stuff, absurdism and whatnot.
Oh, that's what for a second was like, huh?
Like Immanuel Kant, all that other fun oldies.
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. This man. This fucking guy.
Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
It's one of those guys that lets all those intrusive thoughts out.
Not
really. I was just thinking about people making plot comments about this crack house.
Again with a crack house. Of course you were.
Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. These names.
Alright. Alright, let's give him a fringe weaver.
Make sure we don't. Let's see, aged
Holy
and mixed for this one.
Fuck! It's like drinking
Bubbly
ethylic
classic.
alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Jesus.
I think we've all had an alcohol like that. Or in my case, a
One,
gin and a tiny
6,
teaspoon of tonic.
It's 9 parts karma tree.
The tree, so it's big. Aged.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
you
aged.
cooked it. Okay, I was checking.
No,
that
it's
real quick.
strong. Remember, it's alcohol.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm saying it's a big drink. No wait, it doesn't count.
Try not to drink it too fast.
That's up to me. Hey lady, you ever felt empty? Oh.
Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. Yes, I have.
Can't say I particularly have. You know, I used to, and I kind of got happy with the fact that I don't need anything
Yeah.
particularly to facilitate my own happiness.
Yeah.
I can make myself happy.
Sometimes things just feel like they're not quite all there as they should be, though. So it's good that you're right to get over it.
Thing is, I've kind of had, with all of my health bullshit going on,
Yeah.
it's just kind of put me in that mindset that I can either feel empty or I can find something that fills that void. And most of the time it's just been chasing projects that I really want to do. Like hanging out with people.
Yeah, I've certainly got a lot of happiness from my friends and streaming and being around you guys. You know, make life a lot better.
But not. I don't know. I think in this guy's case, he's got a lot. He's got a lot going on for him.
I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. I see. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. That's frustrating.
Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
I normally don't say this word, but bitches and alcohol. That's the... I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through.
Oh! I don't want to know what your wood looks like, sir.
I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring through him for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now.
Wow.
Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
Good to know he has a boundary. I'm drawing a blank thing. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me.
Eh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
I get the feeling he's gonna show up again. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright.
You know, this is kind of like a big, like if you've played Coffee Talk or anything, even a little bit, this is like a complete jump of, like feeling compared to the two.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, it's very bright. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a break between. You said you were only going to go for a half hour more, or do you want to go longer?
No. I'm gonna stop for now. I'm tired. It's now safe to keep playing.
Safe.
I'm not gonna keep playing.
Okay. Yeah, you said you were dealing with them, which I'm guessing your allergy meds have worn off a bit, yeah?
No. It's almost 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, and you've been talking a while too, so...
Oh, there we go.
I forget
exit.
What the...
Wait,
you just pick something real quick.
there we go. Yes. Alright, let me see who I can raid.
That's a good question. What is online right now?
No, it's just mostly I'm getting extremely tired.
Let's see. We have Goddess, Aphasia, probably BG, Lepin, Sarn. Oh, one of my friends that just started being a VTuber's on now. I don't know who all you got.
Ah, my eyeballs! Can we stop with the white screens? Jesus!
Nope.
Oh. Finding the ever fuck out of myself here.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me hang a bit more and do a little voice acting for your game to help your voice a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Like I said, if you want me to do this or whatever again, always feel free to hit me up. I'm always down for this with friends.
Yeah, you know what? Cool. I might actually be like grab people like I'll ask them if they want to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure they will. Because I thought of maybe asking Rax, Bambi, and Cap if they'd be interested in it.
That's what they do a lot.
Well, Rax and Cap are voice actors, so...
Yeah. Totally understandable. Yeah, I've voiced a few things myself in the past, but they never really got published. Some stuff is cool.
People just tend to ask me to voice very suspect things.
I've noticed.
It's turning into a talent at this point. You
do well though.
Yeah, still learning, still getting the experiences.
Get there. I have faith in you, my friend.
I don't know. You said your friend just started doing VTubing?
It's so, recently, yeah. Her computer exploded and she finally got it back going. So if you want me to send you,
I was
the
about to
link
say you
them.
can just as well give me her link.
All right,
Why
I'll
not?
throw
Help her out a bit.
at you. Here you go. This
Pass
is her
people on.
channel. She's playing a way out at the moment with a friend. Ooh.
Better.
She's. I don't know if she's about to finish. I don't know. But yeah. That's.
Maybe you should ask her if she's. Ask her if she's.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Hey. That is a good idea. Hold on, let me pop in.
Just in case, before we raid, and then she's gonna.
You know, that's a good point.
That would kind of make things old.
Yeah.
I do have her
if she
channel
notices.
open, but have sound.
It's been a while since I played this, so I have no idea how far they are. Oh, well, she's been started for 32 minutes, so I guess it's gonna go for a while. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a while. She's gonna be streaming for a while. She just started.
All right.
I just noticed the. Oh. I've been meaning to raid her. I just not had unfortunate timing because I'm usually streaming around this time, and she hasn't been able to stream often.
It was not my plan to
She's a
go
real
this
nice
long.
gal.
Yeah,
I think you might like her.
It was not my original plan to stream this long, but I figured that, like,
yeah,
just ending
well,
on a raid would not be a good thing. And it was fun to get to meet so many new people, so I can't complain.
For real. That's always nice to see folks.
Yes. Alright, I'm dragging all of you to Tyrek's friend. So go say hi.
I think she's a little distracted during this big action section at the
It'll
moment.
be interesting. It'll be interesting seeing her jump on this one.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone take care. See everyone on Wednesday. We will go on with Valhalla. Not Ogre. Everyone, thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome for always hanging out. Again, it's the viewers that make the streamer, not the other way around.
Y'all take care of yourselves. And thank you again for having me, Artie.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to have me around again or anything, just ask. I'm always adjust my schedule, or if you have free time, whatever.
I'll see how I do with things when I'm a little more alive later.
All right. No worries. You have a good rest, and I hope your phone clears up.
There we go. We passed everyone on.
Okie dory. Bye for now.